Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you guys my updated Gishki deck profile for the end of June 2014. This was actually the deck I used to get first place at the Battle City tournament. It's pretty cool. I honestly am very happy that I won. Been messing around with the deck, so I thought I'd give you guys the deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started. Main deck wise, I run 3 Gishki Shadow and 3 Gishki Vision. Both these cards can be used as the entire tribute for the Gishki Ritual summon, and you can discard both copies. You could discard Gishki Vision to search out a Gishki Ritual and Gishki Shadow to search out a Gishki spell card. So you got to run 3 of those. They pretty much thin out the deck, search what you need for your plays. 2 very good cards. I also run 3 Gishki Abyss, definitely the MVP of the deck. Its effect is when it is summoned, you can add 1 Gishki monster with 1000 or less defense from your deck to your hand. So you pretty much can summon Abyss, search for whatever you need, and the best part of it is Abyss is a summon effect, so you can, just set it, flip summon it, when it's special, when it's normal, either way you're going to get the effect off. It's a really great card. Plus, I also run 3 Gishki Beast. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Gishki monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and face up defense. So you can either go for Abyss and get the effect off that way, or you could even special summon if you already use Shadow and it's in your graveyard. First turn, you open up with Beast and Shadow. You can ditch the Shadow for the spell search effect. Normal Beast, special Shadow, go for the overlay, Xyz summon that way. Plus, I also have 1 Gishki Aerial. I like her just for first turn setup. If I, don't want to just leave an Abyss out in the open, I could set Aerial when she's flipped up, add 1 Gishki monster from my deck to my hand. Very good. Plus, I also run 2 Beautiful Princess. This card really helps setting up plays. You can banish her on the turn she is normal or special. To special summon 1 level 4 or lower fish monster from my deck, so I can banish her to special summon Abyss, help me get off my Abyss plays faster. Really liked her at 2, very helpful. Plus, I also run 1 Deep Sea Diva. I like Diva just for different plays. If I need a Gishki Vision for any of my plays, Vision is the only card she could search out in the deck, so with Diva, I normal her, special Vision, can go for Gachi Gachi with the overlay, or Sync for Armory Arm or Balmung, whichever I need in the moment. Plus 1 title. All the cards in the deck are water, so very easy to use title. 1 Gen X Ally Birdman. My favorite plays with Birdman are with Abyss. On the turn that I normal summon Abyss, get the search off, I can return Abyss to special the Birdman. Next turn, reuse the Abyss. Or if I already have this and this on the field, another play I like to do is use Gishki Beast. So I normal summon the Beast, use the effect to special the Abyss, return the Abyss to special the Birdman, go for a Black Rose. Very fun to use Birdman in this deck. And the ritual monster of the deck, I use 3 Gishki Zealgigas. Main ritual of the deck, I used to run Gust Kraken, but really Gust Kraken with Zeal was way too cloggy. I just like keeping it 3 Zeals. The main ritual play, 3,200 attack points. Its effect, pay 1,000 life points once per turn to draw and reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Gishki monster, shuffle 1 card on the field back in the deck. Gets over so many different cards. Very helpful. The biggest weakness of this card, though, is it gets 101 like crazy. If my opponent can easily make Arc, they take my Zeal, messes up my plays, basically because it's not in the graveyard, so I can't recycle Aquamir. But nonetheless, it's an awesome card to use. That's it for the monsters. For spells, I run 3 Gishki Aquamir, the card used to ritual summon all the monsters in the deck. Plus, when it's in the graveyard with another Gishki ritual, I can shuffle the Aquamir back into the deck to add the ritual back to my hand, so I can recycle a lot of different plays. And I also use 3 Salvage. Definitely probably one of the best spell cards in the deck besides Aquamir. I can use Salvage to get back Vision, Abyss, Shadow, whatever I need for my plays. It's an awesome card. Plus, I also run 1 Surface. Just helps, an additional plus with Gishki Abyss. Very nice. 1 Dark Hole. And I run 3 Forbidden Lance. I like this card basically instead of MST in this deck, because most of the time when I use Aquamir, my opponent is going to let the summon go through, and then they're going to either respond with Torrential, Compulse, anything like that. I Lance, yeah, my Gishki Zeal Gigas loses 800 attack, but he's still at 2400, which is very nice. Still has an effect. It's a great card to use. For traps, I run 1 Spiritual Water Art Owie. Tribute 1 water monster to look at your opponent's hand, then send 1 card from their hand to the graveyard. First turn, I use Abyss, get the card, set this, tribute the Abyss so they don't ram into it, ruin whatever my opponent's plays are. 2 Call the Haunteds just helps with Zeal Gigas. If I successfully ritual summon him, I can get him back later in the game with Call. 3 Threatening Roars just to stall for my plays. And other basic staple, 1 Torrential and 1 Convulse. For extra deck, Exceeds, I run 1 Gachi, pretty much just stall. Lava Vault Chain, this card, it's amazing. It really helps set up my plays with Zeal Gigas. Basically, use his effect to put Gishki monster on top of the deck. Zeal Gigas' effect, draw and reveal the Gishki monster, guaranteed to shuffle something back. 1 Utopia, 1 Maestroke, 1 Gustav, and 1 Gongora die. With Zeal Gigas, I really go into these 2 a lot. Most of the time, my opponent will either Fiendish Chain or Breakthrough Skill my Zeals, making them useless for the turn, just so I can either deal some damage or pop a card. Gongora die and Gustav really help. For Synchros, I run 1 Balmung and 1 Armory Arm. The main hits with Diva. 1 Armades. I love using this card, especially if I don't want to use my Black Rose play. I can send back the Beast on the field with Abyss, summon Birdman, go for that level 5. 1 DeLorean, 1 Gungnir. I get Gungnir off a lot more than I do DeLorean. 1 Black Rose Dragon, very helpful for clearing the field. 1 Scrap Fiend, 1 Scrap Archfiend, just for getting over heavy stuff. 1 Stardust Spark, and 1 Crimson Blader. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.